Transactional marketing is a strategy used in business targeting customers in making one-off or point-of-sale transactions. This type of marketing has the purpose of maximising a business's sales efficiency by boosting the volume of individual sales instead of developing an ongoing relationship with the customer. Types of transactional marketing include promotional strategies to achieve quick sales without significant attempts to form a long-term customer relationship. This tends to be more common for a business that offers a fairly generic product or service, with the object of profiting by making a high volume of efficient sales. Positives include profits could increase over the short term, good for deals and sales, useful if the company has one main product and customers could go for one product and end up buying more. Positives, however, are it's not a very good long-term business plan. Advertising could be expensive, may not create a good brand image, and the service won't be as good. Products that would use transactional marketing include those in the market penetration and diversification stage of Ansof's Matrix 1957, and products in the stars and question marks categories for Boston Matrix. It could also be used as a first step towards relationship marketing and used to increase footflow and sales volume. Relationship marketing is marketing activities that are aimed at developing and managing trusting and long-term relationships within large customers. In relationship marketing, customer profile, buying patterns, and history of contacts are maintained in a sales database, and an account executive is assigned to one or more major customers to fulfill their needs and maintain their relationships. Transactional commerce is an example of this, where custom-made advertising directed directly at people's search history. This is web-based. Positives include customers will be longer serving, there will be more trust between company and customer, the customer will want to buy more products from the company, long-term sales and profit will be achieved, better reputation due to word of mouth, and creates a good brand image. Positives, however, are costly if unsuccessful, hard to change brand image once started, hard to please every customer, and time consuming. Service would become better and customers will be more satisfied with relationship marketing. Important with product life cycle to keep people interested in the product. Reputation of the company can be built from relationship marketing. Products in the market development and product development stage of Ansoff Matrix will be used for relationship marketing, and cash cows and stars with the Boston Matrix. Also, an example is Diego's have a specific section of the budget to focus on their relationship marketing. Burnley need to have a good relationship with their fans, and to do this they will need to implement marketing strategies. They can be split up by the 7 Ps. One promotional technique that Burnley could apply is celebrity endorsements. This is described as employing celebrities to bring credibility to product endorsements, by Choi, Lee and Kim 2005. In the case of Burnley, the use of players and the manager would have a positive effect on their relationship with their customers, because fans want to be like their heroes, so if they can see them in a new Burnley Football Club fashion t-shirt, they'd be more drawn to buy it. An example already made by Burnley is the Stock Ings promotion over the Christmas period, where they used 2 players, Ryan Stock and Danny Ings, and centred their Christmas marketing on this. With the use of the players, fans would be more drawn to the marketing posters and would in turn be more likely to buy the product that is being advertised. Burnley can achieve a good relationship with their customers by following the branding stairway, Armano 2008. Positive staff in the store is one way they can make positive interactions. A simple hello could do this, or just helping with any queries a customer may have. By doing this consistently, you will start to create a bond with the customer, and they'll be more likely to recommend to others the great service that they have had every time they visit the store. The products and service provided must be credible and authentic, otherwise customers would start to be put off and start to not trust the helpful service is genuine. This leads on to building the trust, which is key, as once a customer trusts your service and products, they are more likely to come back, which is the final step on the stairway, loyalty. Once loyalty is achieved, the customer will continue to come back to the store and buy the products, as well as tell their friends and family about it. Burnley can improve their relationship by improving the processes of the business. One way of doing this would be to introduce next day delivery. This would be reasonably easy to implement because the vast majority of people that will be buying from the website will live in Burnley. The faster the service will make, the more happy the customers will become, and this will create a memory that will create loyalty, which is the top step of the branding stairway. Good customer service is the first step to loyalty. Another way of improving customer service is to install a click and collect system on the website. This means that the customer can reserve an item for a certain amount of time, then the customer can go to the shop at a convenient time for them and purchase this item. For the customers to be loyal, first they need a consistent, credible, authentic product that is provided with good service. This means that the next day delivery must always be on time, so that the customers will be satisfied that the service is consistent and that it isn't a one-off. They also need to build trust, and the best way to do this is to give the customers what they want. The place needs to be right as well. The product needs to be accessible, and that is where the e-commerce comes in. If the product is online, then it makes the customers happier, and especially if Burnley can guarantee next day delivery. There's a shop just outside the stadium which is helpful because it means people visit on match days. We also have a shop in the town centre which makes it very accessible to people when it isn't a match day. Price can be a determining factor in the buying habits of a customer. A transactional marketing strategy may set high prices as the business aims to gain the maximum amount of profit from one transaction. A relationship marketing strategy could consider customer lifetime pricing, where a discount is given for the first purchase of the business aims to retain their custom, taking into account future transactions. Palmer 2009. Burnley could use customer lifetime pricing alongside segmentation. Segmentation is the procedure of splitting the market into demographics. Burnley could use local demographics in order to form a strategy which will encourage relationship transactions within the club. The 2011 census shows that there are over 16,000 under-16s living in the local area. Office of National Statistics 2011. This would suggest that Burnley could charge low prices for under-16s, which could increase the number of under-16s attending matches, which would in turn increase the number of loyal fans who form a relationship with the club. The products a business offers can also influence the relationship between the business and customers. It would be very advantageous for a business using a relationship marketing strategy to have products of good quality. Good quality results in consistency and credibility, and therefore contributing towards the trust and loyalty of the customer. Burnley could take into consideration the introduction of a loyalty card scheme. A loyalty card not only encourages repeating custom, but also allows access to the details of the customers as well as buying habits. Loyalty cards have proved to encourage consumer spending. For example, a year after the introduction of the club card, the cardholder was spending 28% more at Tesco. That's from BBC 2010.